Not even rain could dampen the spirit of those at Career Tech High Academy Charter School Thursday morning. It's that very spirit that was greeted by a rainbow, almost as if the ancestors were giving their blessing as students and teachers, part of the navigation and seafaring course, launched their completed doodly, which is a traditional Chamorro canoe with a sail. 10th grader Nico Coven Alianza.
I felt like my spirits were on the boat with me and they were helping us sail out successfully and safely.
Cheered on by fellow students and faculty, the canoe sailed off into Hagat Bay. Lupaka Kanakaole is the apprentice and assistant instructor.
I feel this is a very important day in actually history in Guam. Is when was the last time a canoe was built and actually launched from Hagat? It's been many, many hundreds of years. So today, it's a celebration. Remember who we are, where we come from. That's what it's about.
Joining Master Navigator and instructor Antonio Pialug on the canoe were Alianza and 10th grader Joshua Cruz.
It felt spiritual, you really gotta focus while you're on a boat because, sometimes it can be a life or death situation when you're out there. So you really gotta, pay attention to the master and what he tells you to do.
Growing up, I was fascinated in, the old ways, the old traditional Chamorro styles. So growing up, I'm always out there in the jungle trying to learn new things. And seeing all the hard work that we put into the boat, from carving it to getting it ready, it felt good.
The canoe gliding on the southern waters with a bold and beautiful sail, painted and designed by Katie McManus and students, was built by students in the program in the school's Guma Satmo.
We just put it up on our own and then we sell it. We can fish. We bring back our culture.
SeaTech is the only high school in Guam and possibly the world to have traditional navigation in the school curriculum.
I feel like it connects me because nowadays, not a lot of people are out here, especially my generation. They're not really out here trying, doing things like this. So I feel like just the small thing can make a big difference with, the schools on Guam.
A lot of times the kids don't realize what we're teaching out here in the nature is actually having heavily influenced sort of science. So our educational system out here, with being traditional realm, is very, very coincident with the Western style of teaching. The children are learning very, very valuable resources, whether it's the environment, what we're farming on the land, the wind, the water, and our identity.
We're learning what wood is good for what on the boat. So, like, the main boat itself, the centerpiece right there, the main piece, that's from the lemai tree. And, at first we're like, oh, what's this for? Then we found out because it's more compact together. It keeps it afloat. And we're also learning how to tell where the current's going and how to work with the wind.
The successful launch comes ahead of SeaTech's graduation. As Principal Andersina McManus beautifully put it, it represents growth of our student population intellectually, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it represents a maiden voyage for the soon-to-be graduates.
It's good to look towards the future, but it's also good to kind of stay connected with things from the past.
Jonagan Charfris, KM News.